what we did during the jury instruction conference.
There was a conference.
Daryl said, wait, y'all had a conference? Were they serving food? Why wasn't I invited? Hey y'all, it's your girl J9 Eve, and our precious Daryl is confused. He doesn't understand anything. Like, he's confused about everything. He doesn't know why he's here. He doesn't know where he's here. He doesn't know what he's here. So we're gonna listen and see if we can help old Daryl figure out what he's here. We're gonna hop right on in. Okay, we're just gonna hop in. This is a part of day 14 of trial of Mr. Darrell Brooks in all caps. Okay, let's do it.
And my 14th Amendment due process rights. I make a reservation for those rights, especially, but all rights at this time.
All of them, Daryl? Okay.
The record to reflect that the individual known to this court as Darrell Brooks is present in person, in custody. He is appearing today in street clothes. He has a dress shirt and a tie on. He's also wearing a mask.
And I don't consent to being called that name, for the record. As this paperwork I accept for value in return for value, as it does not state the correct name. It states the name of my client, the straw man. I am not this name in all capital letters. I do not identify by that name, nor do I.
Oh, my client, the straw man. That's cute, Daryl. That's real cute.
know that individual.
Now hold up. You just said, okay, yeah, it's not me. All right, that's some normal Daryl stuff. But then you said, that is my client, who I'm representing, also known as the straw man, apparently. And I do not know anybody by that name. How are you going to represent this man properly if you don't even know what his name is, sir? How? This poor Darrell Brooks he's just down bad. His attorney doesn't even know he exists. I'm just saying, that's not a great start to you trying to win your freedom sandwich. That's all I'm saying. I mean, when your lawyer don't even know what your name is, I mean, you're on your way down, is what I'm saying.
Your objection is noted. It's baseless in law and fact. And
like that
is
hairline
simply
of yours.
A caption on a pleading
That is not my name.
Final jury instructions.
That is not my name.
Not your name?
Record.
Okay.
All right, the record should reflect, Mr. Brooks, I'm talking. The record should reflect that at 3:23
Look at him. He like, look, Your Honor, I don't know how to not interrupt people, so just talk over me, okay? I can't stop this thing from moving. It just be going.
p.m. yesterday. All of the verdict forms were printed off and provided to Mr. Brooks. I also provided him with an excerpt from the bench book on closing arguments. I left a copy on the state's table as well, and a second copy on the defense table today as well, so that I thought that would be helpful information as we are about that time in the proceeding for the parties to give their closing arguments.
Sounds good and reasonable, Your Honor.
I accept for value in return for value any documents that you just alluded to.
Oh, yeah.
I have not seen them.
No? You didn't even look at them?
Mr. Brooks, if you haven't seen them, that is by your choice. They were provided to you. I know on multiple occasions yesterday you threw items into the garbage can. The court retrieved the final jury instructions. I personally didn't. I had someone do it, had them placed on the table this morning, and any other items you threw in the garbage.
So is that the paperwork that
that you ripped up and
I
tossed?
had to stay here for over an hour.
Yup.
Sir, I'm not going to discuss any further what we did during the jury instruction conference. The jury's going to be brought
Jury
out a
instruction
little
conference.
bit later.
There was a conference. We talking about the proceedings from yesterday, or after you had told us we recessed
Mr.
for
Brooks?
I'm referring to after you called recess for the night
I was
yesterday.
like,
That's what
wait.
I'm referring to.
Daryl said, wait, y'all had a conference? Were they serving food? Why wasn't I invited? Y'all had steak without me, did you? I know you did. You know how I know you had steak? Because you didn't invite me. That's how I know. Oh my God, Daryl. You were not invited to the conference because you don't even know who you are defending. A bad lawyer you are indeed. And your mother said you were a bad seed. And yes, you are the worst by far. Curtsy, curtsy.
I was put in the holding cell for over an hour because they said it was some paperwork that needed to be.
That is correct, sir. You were kept there in order for my clerk, who had to finalize 76 verdicts, 2 each, 1 not guilty, 1 guilty, and provide those to the parties. That's why you were kept there, so those could be handed to you. My understanding is they were. I would need a bailiff to confirm for me whether he took those back to his cell or if they were put on his desk because he left them in the holding cell.
You know,
left in the what holding cell in here?
Where you be sleeping at? In your cell.
I have to look through his paperwork to see if they're on here.
What holding cell are you referring to, Your Honor?
Behind the door.
I didn't leave anything in that holding cell. I was just trying to figure out why I was in there so long.
It's so funny
Those
how
are verdicts.
Yeah.
All right, he has those on.
Busted. There they are, right there, sitting right there. Look at him, and then he gonna not turn around. He like, bitch, get out of my box. Why is you in my box? God, get out of my business. Oh my God, Daryl, you are ridiculous. Look at it. Look at it. He still got this confused look on his face, even though she got the paper sitting right there. Just said it. I ain't seen that thing. Whatever she talking about. Tell her stop touching my box.
Thank you.
Is this the paperwork that was just put on my?
It is.
It was paperwork on the desk when I came in. That was on top of my folders.
Oh yeah, your folders, was it? Was it on the folders?
Mr. Brooks, I know that
Stop playing dumb.
You were given the opportunity to take them to your cell because that is what I was advised. Whether you did that or not, I don't know.
And don't care.
That's
but they are also on your desk now.
I accept for value in return for value any documents.
There we go.
We did discuss all of the jury instructions and the verdicts yesterday.
So what was discussed when I was in the cell for over an hour?
There was no discussion, sir. The court was in recess. Madam Clerk was simply finalizing the paperwork.
He's worried about this conference, Your Honor. He's like
discussion that was held on the record in open court yesterday.
I was told that I had to stay there per you.
Yes, so that we could provide them to you and you would have an opportunity to take them back to your cell.
But couldn't they have been delivered to the jail?
Hell no, they couldn't have been delivered because then you'd been like, I didn't get them. They want to have you on camera being held these papers, then printing these papers. Give me these papers because you be playing dumb. And I don't know why you play so much because it ain't like you really need to. Cause you is dumb. Did you catch that? Did you catch my line? Catch my joke? You didn't, Daryl? Fuck. Just useless. Oh my God.
All right. I don't believe there's any other preliminary issues we
need
to address other than an advisement I will have for Mr. Brooks. But let me turn to the parties and ask if there's anything preliminary to this phase of the trial, which is the jury instructions, the verdicts, and closing arguments from the state.
No, Your Honor, thank you.
All right, anything else from you, sir?
Yes, there is.
Of course. Like, Your Honor,
Yesterday,
come on.
stressed to the court numerous times about me not understanding the proceedings.
Me don't understand, Judgy.
And essentially how decisions are being made on my behalf without my understanding or giving consent.
Yeah, like how y'all gonna understand and I not understand without my consent? Like, I did not consent to you guys understanding stuff that I don't know. I didn't consent to that. So, how does this work? You not understanding is not a me problem. That is what is called a you problem, honey. You problem. Just like you is a problem and it's a you problem. That was catchy.
The court made various rulings yesterday. I made findings and ultimately made some determinations. I stand behind the record that was made. I'm not going to explain it further.
Stand on
So a
them,
lot of
honey.
those decisions were made when I was not present in the courtroom. I was in the other courtroom.
That's
correct?
right.
True, sir.
When you was in your cell,
Is
on
that
your
correct?
cot.
The record will indicate when those were made and where you were.
I can't see the record though. How am I supposed to know what the record will reflect?
I don't know, Daryl.
Sir,
I'm paying attention.
the decisions were made yesterday. I'm not revisiting them today.
They need to be revisited, and
Oh, well.
it also needs to be talked about.
The subject and the matter.
Subject matter jurisdiction that has yet
that
to be proven for the
jurisdiction, I knew
record.
it.
I'm still trying to understand, Your Honor, how
How I got here.
you made
It was through the
a
children.
judicial
You
determination
went through the children, and that's how you got here.
on my behalf, which I did not give consent to.
Stop staring at
To-
the ceiling. It don't want to talk to you.
Is you say I forfeited my right to testify, which I never did. I never said I wanted to. I never said I didn't want to. But that decision was made for me. Also,
You just answered your own question, dumbass. I didn't say I did, and I didn't say I didn't. But I know an answer had to be given. There had to be an answer, but I didn't give one. So wait, Judge, you're telling me this? So you decided for me? What you mean time don't stand still when I stall? How is y'all still moving when I am stalling? Y'all are supposed to be stuck and trapped in this particular moment.
so the decision for the defense to rest its case was made for me, which I did not consent to, nor did I say I was ready to rest, or nor did I say I.
Daryl said, I was not ready to be done with this, honey. I have like 999 years left and 3/4 that I'm supposed to be in this courtroom, honey. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to go to that prison, and I ain't trying to do that, Judge. How can you not see? That's what I'm doing. I need to stay here, okay, until I pass away. I need to pass away in your courtroom, okay? That is the plan, okay? Look at him. I didn't say I was ready to rest. Okay, so I'm done testifying. I'm done, asking people questions, stupid ass questions. I'm done. Everything's done, but I didn't say I was ready to rest. I don't get no sleep in my cell, Your Honor. Okay? I bet you don't, Daryl. You feel something tickling on the back of your neck. Stanley be like, hey, Daryl, you sleep? He be reaching down from the top cot, because he dominated you and wouldn't let you get the top cot. He was like, that's mine. And he was like, oh, let me get under here. And that's where you're going to live the rest of your life, underneath of another inmate. Boom.
I did was ready to rest.
Oh my God, I didn't say I was. I didn't say I wasn't.
I'm trying to understand how all these decisions are being made without my consent, without me waiving any rights.
That's so weird. I haven't said, just because I don't answer questions. I don't say whether I do or I don't. I don't say whether I will or I won't. But you know, this everything has to keep moving, even though I'm trying to make it stop moving. I don't understand, Your Honor. Go straight to Hades, Daryl. Just go on. Is there a bus
not
that goes to
understanding
Hades?
how,
Put him on the
because none of
ground
my
in front
answers
of
were unresponsive. I just didn't answer the
With
way
a
that
hook.
Your Honor wanted me to answer.
Put him on the ground in front of the bus that goes to Hades, and then put a hook on the back so it'll grab him. Was it run over him? It'll grab him on its way out, and then it'll drag him to Hades. Oh, dragged by a bus to Hades. The life of a Daryl. That need to be a true story, honey.
But I stressed yesterday, if I don't understand something, how am I supposed to answer a question that I don't understand fundamentally?
Oh yeah.
It's not me saying,
Okay. So when she said, "Do you want to give a closing statement?" And you say, "Well, I didn't say I did, and I didn't say I didn't." And then when she repeats it, "Do you want to give a closing statement?" Daryl, are you telling me that you don't know what a closing statement is? Oh, you do? Okay, so that's a lie then. So it's not, you're not answering. You're not answering because you don't know what it is. You're stalling for time because you don't want to catch the next bus to the prison. You're trying to skip bus after bus after bus for 1,000 years. Tell me I'm lying, Daryl. You can't, because I can't hear you from that far. The prison is a distance. It's at a distance.
yes or no.
Why the cage birds?
And it's not me saying, okay, I want to waive this or that right.
Okay,
and I'm not trying to
or those or them.
Make an argument with you in any
you're
way.
not,
I'm just
the way
seeking
you're
to
doing this
understand
is sounding like it.
how these decisions are made. If I'm letting the court know and I'm putting the court on notice, hey, I don't understand this or I don't understand that.
You don't know what a closing statement
Any
is.
other things? Otherwise, I'm prepared to address each one of those.
Yeah. There was a mention of
what's it called?
if there is a conviction in this matter, there is a mention of sentencing, which I'm assuming there'll be some type of people may want to speak. I know if there is a conviction on my half, people would definitely want to address the court.
Oh, that's cute. Oh, that was adorable, Daryl. He said, "I know for sure. I'm telling you one thing for sure. If you convict Daryl, because I don't know him. If you convict this Daryl person, whomever he is, there are definitely going to be some people that are going to want to come and, like have something to say. They're going to want to testify on my behalf, even though I'm not Daryl. So I know it sounds strange, but just go with me here, Judge." And then come to find out ain't nobody but mom, grandma, and a childhood friend. And guess what? They're all on Zoom. Even though this is local. This is local. It's local to where they are. Isn't that funny? Oh, they were gonna do cartwheels and somersaults and get there real quick, wasn't they, Daryl? Oh, where did they go? What happened to those people who you thought loved you so much? Turns out they was just tolerating your ass the whole time. Sad.
There'll be a lot of affairs that need to be put in order, obviously on my side.
Oh yeah. What is it? Something about the car? Oh no, wait, that wasn't in your name. Was it about your house? Oh, that's right. You don't got one of those. Was it about the kids? Oh no, you don't. You only started claiming them once you got arrested. Oh yeah, and maybe your baby mamas. Oh no, that's right. I think there was a restraining order on that one. And like, what affairs do you have? What, like what? You gotta inform your barber. He gave up on you a long time ago. I gotta let my barber know I'm not gonna be coming back. But Daryl, get your ass up underneath this prison. You know you don't know nobody who is a barber. Okay, you don't even know a barber, let alone have a barber. Ain't nobody did nothing to this head since you was 6. Okay, you've been rough forever.
If it pleases the court, if there is a conviction in
God, why can't he's still with that if? If there is a if by some miracle they convict me. Daryl, Daryl, you got caught on camera running over the children, running through the Catholic Church. This is the shit, running over grandmas that dance, for God's sakes. If they convict Daryl, I want to know if he believes that there's a possibility. His mother seemed like she already knew before he went to court, before he even went to trial. She was like, Daryl, you did it. You is going to jail. You need to go to prison. And what is wrong with you? Mom figured it out. But Daryl is just like, no. I've been getting away with shit my whole life. I'm definitely getting away with this. Yeah, for sure. What? No, this is easy.
this matter, I would like
What would you
the
like?
sentencing to not be so quick.
Oh.
I'm asking if it
Oh, I'm asking politely, even though I'm a dick to you like all day, every day. And all you can do is just like anticipate the day that you don't have to see this thing anymore. But I'm just asking you because we're friends, like you did with the police and interrogation. Man, come on, man. I thought we was homies, yo. How you gonna just lie to me like that? Even though I've been lying to you this whole time. Daryl is delusional. We need to change the word delusional to just Daryl. That's what we need to do. Like somebody in the comments, actually a couple people in the comments have said that they already using that in their language now. They're like where they say because Daryl, like when something's stupid, like like why did that happen? Because Daryl. And it's not like because of Daryl. It's just because Daryl. It's like just for the same reason that a Daryl exists, because stupid. Right? Because dumb. Because Daryl. Oh, that tickled me on my insides. But it's like, yes, push it out, make it a thing. Ah, let that be the thing. Oh my gosh, that is hilarious.
pleases the court for the sentencing to be held off into a later time, not a day or two or a week.
Give me some time, Judge.
Just so that
the
affairs can be put in order properly, and so that the people that want to come in and speak will have the opportunity to address the court.
Come on now, they did that. One of them did that from in front of your old fort in her house. The other one did it from her attic. And the other one did it from the couch in her house. They don't need time, Daryl, to get everything in order. In fact, your little friend that was on there, kid was running around and everything. She didn't even get a babysitter. She didn't even get a babysitter to take the kid out of the room, at least, just in case it starts screaming. So, no. Grandma had Pop-Pop running around in the background, just, clipping his toenails, just flying across the camera, Mom Dukes didn't even bother to take your fort down that was behind her before she got on camera. She didn't even clean up the house for it, nothing. Wasn't nobody making this no big thing for you, honey. They was not sending you off in style, okay? They just fucking locked the doors and said, phew.
If that pleases, if that pleases.
I think that's a fair request. I thought about that and some more overnight, that in the event there is a conviction, that
In the event,
I would
in
like
the
to give
event.
the parties an opportunity to do that.
That's
I have
cute.
no idea how many people would want to speak. My inclination would
3.
be, again, and this is not set in stone. If there is a conviction on any of these counts, I may ask the parties to just come back.
And I'm gonna tell you what really stands out to me. Darrell has children that are like older, like of age where they could do this. They could speak on his behalf. Like, how about his daughter? How about his daughter that he likes to think he's so close to his children? Why weren't they there saying, please, I need my daddy. Don't take my daddy away. Because they were like this too. Phew! Oh, thank God. Finally, I thought I was going to have to live out the rest of my days having this thing come and just create chaos in my universe. But no. Thank you, Judge Darrell. Now slam the door behind that one. Lock it. Like we did when he come around.
And on Monday, October 31st, with kind of a proposed plan of how many people do you think will speak on your behalf? How
3.
long do you think it will take?
He had to beg them
so that I can look at my calendar and then set aside the appropriate amount of
guilted
time.
the
I
shit out
certainly
of
don't
him, he
want to
did.
rush anything, and I think that's a fair request that you're making.
Thank you.
If you don't think Darrell was on the phone guilting the shit out of all of them, if you don't think he was on there like, come on, man, it's messed up. You know what? It's because da 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 da, and I've done da 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 for you. Ain't did nothing for nobody, but he'll still say it, and he'll harass you with it enough to where you just be like, fine, okay, fine. And they probably were like, you know what? It's okay because it's the last time I'll have to do it. I won't have to do anything. This would be like the last thing I ever do for him because he gonna be underneath that at their prison. Okay. So she, all right, fine. I'll come in and talk about how you crazy. Sure. He crazy, Your Honor. He been like that his whole life. It's just, crazy, 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 crazy. Thank you for letting me speak. Bye. Peace. Grandma out. Deuces.
All right.
Darrell was confused. He don't know nothing about nothing. He don't know his name. He don't know where he's at. He don't know how he got there. He don't know, the correct way to wear a mask. Oh, wait, he figured it out today. Well, I'm sure he'll get it wrong tomorrow, but whatever. Oh, Darrell. He don't know where his papers are, but he don't open his box. But conveniently, the paper that he act like he didn't have wasn't even in the box. It was on top of the box. So, you know what, Darrell, in another life, you could have been a turd. Oh, wait, you're that in this life. Oh, okay. Well, it all worked out, didn't it? Y'all know how it works around here. Y'all behave. Do you hear me? Y'all behave. Because mama is watching. Don't be out here being no Darrell, okay? All right? You heard me? All right. Mama love you. Peace.